Hello there guys and girls, this is Ro16 winner Attila Attila. Tournament match, yeah, I took a long pause over there. This is gonna be on cobblestone, round of 16 match between Hamilkar, Barca of FG playing as the Huns and Gojira playing as the Western Roman Empire. We'll see how this one is going to go, of course, very shortly. Yes, here we are in the replay. Gonna go over the army of the Huns, of course. So let's see. We see some actually some horse archers indeed. We see step mounted bows, 3 of them in total. In terms of shock cav, we see 1 Hunnic lancer on each flank. General unit is in a step warlord supported by 2 Hunnic devil cavalry units. Up front we see 4 Bostran infantry. These guys are quite tanky indeed. Now, as for the Western Roman Empire army, we see... let's see what we actually see. Oh wait, I forgot about the general of the Huns. He, in fact, is actually a brace general. Okay. So, the general of the Western Roman Empire, bronze 3, and again, Hunnic army doesn't seem to have any upgrades, from what I can notice. So yeah, the Roman army, we see, I'm gonna put it in slow-mo because it looks like this might actually end quite soon. Let's see what it has. Palatina Guards General, peculiar choice actually. I mean, yeah, they are fairly tanky, but still, you don't normally see Palatina Guards. You mostly see Magister Militum. He is a Brace General. He does have some skirmishes as well. Looks like 3 Elite Ballistari. These guys will do well against armored infantry. In terms of cavalry, well, oh yeah, the Palatina Guards have bronze 3. I don't know if I mentioned that. In terms of cavalry, we see just two cavalry units for Rome though. 2 Equites Promoti, and these guys are very cost effective. In terms of spears, let's see, we have 2 Comitatensis spears on his left flank and 2 Comitatensis spears on his right flank. In terms of swords, up front we see a mix of Elite Palatinas and Herculiani Seniores. So we have over here 3 of them and yeah, 4 Herculiani Seniores. Looks like they're all bronze 1, and this Elite Palatina here, the lone Elite Palatina basically, he has no upgrades at all. Oh, and the Equites Promoti, they both seem to have bronze 3 upgrades. So yeah, here we go. Let's see how the battle is gonna unfold. Not quite sure about this one, of course. Because I feel like the Huns, like, we don't actually see any Ore infantry, and those guys are beasts. Not quite sure why we don't have wars on the field. I really would have liked to see them. You can see here that skirmishing with the step-mounted bows, these guys are some of the best horse archers, but again, horse archers so far in the current meta not too useful. Perhaps here they might do some things against Equites Promoti, but still gonna be quite difficult. Despite them having a lot of ammunition, they still have to use a lot of it. Rear shots though would be deadly against cavalry, so that has to be kept in mind. It's gonna be very annoying for the cavalry of Rome, and he's actually pushing his spears perhaps a bit too far out. I think should be keeping them closer to his army. But yeah, looks like both players are going to end up moving up, and we'll see how and when they decide to engage, that is, because at the moment they're just both moving up, taking their sweet time. Just taking their sweet time at the moment. They do not want to engage hastily. So here we go. Looks like the Hunnic Lancers actually throwing their they're actually firing into these Comitatensis spears. So basically they're wasting their shots, but these are some very nice shots with step mounted bows into the rear of the Equites Promoti. Again, I think you should be using flaming shot, but doesn't really matter because these guys have a lot of ammo, so it's just a minor thing. He really should be using flaming shot against the cav. Anyway, we see the Hunnic step-mounted bows running around trying to do as much damage as they can, but so far all 3 of them have gotten no kills. This unit is starting to Yeah, it has about half its ammunition, and it hasn't really done much damage, if at all. Hunnic Lancers charging into unbraced combat defensive spears should be massive. Wow, so many of them died on the charge, the pullback as well. Lancers do lose a lot, but the spear unit will get pulverized by the Hunnic Devil Cavalry. Hunnic Devil Cavalry over here should do fairly well against the Equites Primordi, especially with Horse Archer's support. And let's see. Horse Archers over here trying to support against Equites Primordi as well. This is a good move. It's a very good move. Because they might start dropping over here on this flank. Of course, it's not going very well for Rome. He's already lost the Combat Defensive Spear. He's losing this Equites Primordi. However, the Hunnic Devil Cavalry, they don't actually have spears, so their bonus versus cav is basically inexistent. Ooh, the cav charge here into the unbraced Combat Defensive Spears also massive. Look at them just drop so quickly. They are insane. Steppe Warlord charging into Herculeani Seniores, also doing massive damage. But a charge of the Hunnic Devil Cavalry is actually stopped by its own unit, so that's not good. This is very nice though, the way this sword unit's charging into the Herculeani Seniores. Very nice indeed. Looks like over here again, Hunnic Lancers also getting some insane charges off into the Herculeani Seniores, so some very nice stuff done here by the Huns. Charging in with cavalry and then following up with infantry. Very, very effective in Rome too. Even more effective in here, I would say. So here, just Elite Palatina facing off against Phosphor Infantry. They're going to start engaging now, and you can see the step-mounted bows going for the Elite Ballistari, which have not actually done too much damage this game, so they're kind of wasted at the moment. Haven't really been able to do much game. It's just not going well at all for the Romans. Soon it's going to be over. Rear charge into Elite Palatinas. These swords are going to be off the field as well. More cap charges by the Steppe Raiders over here. Additional step mounted bows in position. Just a lot of cav left on the field, and these Ballistari are not going to do the job. And again, spears, I mean, they're fine against cavalry if they are supported, but without support, cavalry is going to massacre them, and that's basically what's going to happen here. There is no question about it. It's just so much cavalry left on the field for the Huns. Bosphorus infantry will do alright against the Palatina guards. Bosphorus infantry here might still do well because they're outnumbering the Herculeani Seniores. And this charge into the Ballistari, just look at them wreck the Ballistari unit over here. See, the Bosphorus infantry is coming around, trying to support the main engagement. The Romans are not going to be able to do quite well here, and yeah, they're just going to get routed off the field anytime now. More charges coming in from the Hunnic Lancers. Hunnic Lancers have made their presence felt this game for sure. Additional charges by the Hunnic Devil Cavalry just to assault on the wound. All those Ballistari just drop into the ground. Just no contest. Well, the Hunnic Lancers getting an insane amount of kills. They basically got cost effective this game as they killed elite swords. All these Ballistari are just going to die. We should see some rear charges here. Steppe Spearmen will hold for a while, but they will eventually lose, of course. Palatina's going to lose to Bosphorus infantry, especially once the Steppe Spearmen support here, which they currently aren't supporting. That's quite strange. Look at these Palatinas fighting. Herculeani Seniores here engaged and rear charged. They're just going to rout all this Bosphorus infantry, doing very well. Hunnic Lancers again rear charging Palatina guards, just massive. And again, I like the word massive. So yeah, it looks like Hamilkar Barca is going to end up with a victory here over. Wait, this does not make much sense. I'm confused. Yeah, I am confused. Because in the bracket, Hamilkar Barca lost to Gojira. But it looks like he won here. Huh, so that doesn't make much sense. Yeah, I don't understand what actually happened over here. But yeah, look at these. The step-mounted bows actually got a lot of kills, but most of them were in melee. Hunnic Lancers did very well, I would say. Hunnic Devil Cavalry, I'm not sure if I'd call them cost-effective, to be honest. Boss and Infantry did well too. Step Spearman, Step Warlord, but yeah. If you guys enjoyed, if you want to see more, don't forget to comment and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. Share the video, and I'll see you next time.